Yeah, no, it certainly was. A couple factors go into that. A, you don't think you're going to get that many snaps. Against Army, I think we might have had the most or the second most in several years against them. So that's part of it. And then the other aspect is you're obviously looking at him. How is he playing? Talking to him. How do you feel? Observe him, and like I mentioned before, you make your best. You do your very best as a coach to make sure you're taking care of guys, and you got your antennas up for a guy being banged up or whatever. And we're not going to put a guy in a position to get himself hurt or make an injury worse or go back into the game, if it's putting him at risk. So you certainly do. And, there was, in the course of the game, there's no reason to say, hey, this shouldn't be happening,
What's the key then to avoiding getting in situations where you have to give a guy 33 carries?
Really, you want to make sure that the guys that are behind him are ready to play and ready to play well at a high level. If you have that in your room and it comes to life on that Saturday that the second, third, or fourth guys or whatever are ready to rock and are going to play good and make the most of their opportunity, then you can avoid that.
What was the key then with Christian and Hassan to get them ready to get snaps in the last two games after Army, where we mostly just saw Zach?
Yeah. So those guys really just back to work. There's certain things that they needed to focus on and get more mental reps, actual physical reps. At making sure that they're ready to see in the game, and I think a lot of it's just the nature of young, inexperienced players that it sometimes happens like that. None of those guys have played very many snaps in live action, so it probably is a little less surprising to us than it maybe is to the outside that something like that could happen.